Hello, mic testing. Congratulations to everyone जिसने भी participate करा यार. So this one is the demo video जो मैं बना रहा हूँ and you can see कि हमने exactly क्या क्या मिस कर दिया और यहाँ पे कहाँ कहाँ पे hints छुपे हुए थे. तो सबसे पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं जो आपको लिंक दिया गया था विच इज़ दिस वन. और यहाँ पे सबसे पहले तो हम लोग पोस्टमैन ओपन कर लेंगे एंड यहाँ पे इसको करेंगे इट इज़ अ गेट रिक्वेस्ट. तो गेट रिक्वेस्ट पे हम इसको सेंड करते हैं. once we do that तो हमारे पास में आएगा स्टेटस नेक्स्ट प्रोटोकॉल हिंट एंड एवरीथिंग. So you already familiar with this. So the main important thing is the next protocol. So this is a base 64 encoded string. So just copy it from here and then you will go to the browser and there in any of the like decode base 64 you can go to any of the links and you will have just to paste the link and then you need to decode. So once you decode you will get the next endpoint which is the boot sequence. So now let's go back here and then we will give the boot sequence. So after getting this boot sequence, hope you can see my screen. I will zoom it in case if you didn't. So let's send it. So if you see, once you hit the boot sequence endpoint you will see a various information here. Every information is crucial. First of all, the prompt which says security query calculate 11 multiplied by 6. Now since this is 11 multiplied 6, so we will be getting the 66. Now this is id. You need to pass is first of all you need to search what will be the endpoint after the boot sequence. Because without this we can't just put the fields directly. So what the hint is hidden in your headers. If you see, there are some hint which is first of all this one, yeah, you can see X phase key and this is puzzle ID. So this is the phase key and this is the puzzle ID. So this is the ID that you have to pass. Let's write it down one by one. So in the body I will be going to the raw and then JSON and there I will pass the ID. So the ID will be like this. Okay, so the next thing is the next that I have to put is the answer and the token. So the answer is, what is your answer here? So let's put it down, the answer, and the answer which is 11 multiplies 6 which is 66. So we'll be getting here 66. Okay, and finally we will be getting one more which is the token. Now the token is basically here is a trick. So if you see clearly which is HMAC SH256 and this is like you need to pass the ID plus the answer. And how we will check it, so for this I will show you something. um, uh, Wait for a minute. Okay, so this is the step where you will have to find the token. So if you clearly say this is like online Node.js compiler where I have written some code. So this is a crypto and this is the ID which I need to pass from here, what you are getting in the headers. So the same thing you have passed, then the answer which is the 66, that is 11 multiplies 6, and then you have the token. So I'm just logging the token. So in here I have logged the token. Now after logging the token I will write the token right here, and again, yeah, we haven't find the endpoint yet, so the endpoint is again hidden in somewhere in the headers. If you see it properly you will get the uh, you will get this method which is IREVSL and PBER. So in the API if you see this one which is IREVSL, so it was wrong here. So it will like decodes to verify core and it doesn't exist. So this was a mistake by me. I'm really sorry. So when you do the and you go to the check and this is the endpoint, the actual endpoint is check when you do go it here. So and if you send it, okay, so you need to do here the post method, and this is the endpoint is check, and this one is the thing that you need to pass. Now if you send, okay, so there was again small mistake. This will be answer. I'm writing just ans. Now this is the post method. Try now sending it. Yes, so you can see that we getting the 200 OK means this check we have successfully passed, and after this we have been validated, and we will be going to proceed the decoding X access signal. Now what this means, it actually means that you need to go to the headers, and if you see here, you will be getting XXX access signal, and this is this one. Now we'll be going again here and try decoding this. So if I decode, you will get the next command, which is the next endpoint, which is command node. Now let's get back here and do the command node. So now again, this, since nothing is specified, it will be a get. So let's do the send, and yes, we have received another step, which is step 3 by 10. And if you see encrypted tones like rhythmic language, dots and dashes, so dots and dashes means that we are actually talking about the Morse codes. And here you need to do a post request, and see, this is example structure which I have provided you so that you can detect that it is a post method. And if you go into the headers, you will see a Morse code right here. Now you need to decode this in order to pass in the body. So let me show you how you can do this. Okay, so I have copied this the Morse code. Now we will going to uncover it. So we will be going into this website, which is Morse code, and you can use any website. So I have used, and what I'm getting is mainframe gate. So if you remember the first thing, the first API that we have hit, which is this one, and all endpoints and data inputs are case sensitive, lowercase only, caps equals to x is denied. So that means this mainframe gate will be actually in the small case letters. So how we will do this, let's go back here, and since we have already got that the endpoint that will be hitting is mainframe gate, so let's go back and mainframe and get. Okay, okay, so if you said clearly, this is the mainframe gate which I have written, and now it's need to change the body. So the here many were stuck, so it will, the keyword which we want right here is, the keyword is CAESAR. So if you, and this is a post request, let's go to the body again. This was the previous one, and this is the cipher name here. So if you see it clearly, the hint is given here, and this hint actually decodes to CAESAR, which is Caesar. So yep, so this is a post request. Let's send it, and if, yeah, you can see ruler of rotation accepted, proceeding to decoding the next phase. And again, as I've told you, there is headers where the most of this is hidden. So in the next one we have the next X phase. No, again, so this one is the ROT13, I guess. Let me check. Okay, so yep, so this X next phase right there is actually encoded using ROT13 encoder. So you need to decode it to get the next um, endpoint. And what we will be doing is, you can use rot13.com and just paste the string here, and there you will be getting the root terminal, and this is the endpoint which is going to hit next. So after mainframe gate, you will be getting the root terminal, if I'm getting it right. Okay, so now next thing is, we have the terminal, and now we will, since there is nothing specified right here in the body, so you can use the get method when nothing is specified, and no of the JSON structures is given, means that it is a get method. You just need to send it. Once you send, you can see I am getting the 200 response. Now this is the place where you need to again find the clues in order to crack the next endpoint. And what you will be doing, okay, if you go into the headers here and then if you see X final trace, again this is the thing that you need to check. So this is a Morse code, and if you go here and again in the detector you just put it here, so you will see that this is the access final. So the endpoint that will be hitting is access final, and everything will be in small, since I have already defined this in the very beginning. Okay, and also here you need to pass one more thing, which is the confirm. Now here it is confirm, and you need to answer the hint. So the hint actually is okay, the okay, sorry, yeah, so you need to, if you need to access the final one, you need to pass the confirm, where you need to answer this question. So in confirm you will be writing transfer. So actually submit the word, that means to move to one place to another, is actually called transfer in here. So yeah, this is also a little tricky part of this. It is will be a post method. Whenever we do the body of the JSON, we will doing it in the post method. If you send it, okay, so you can see the data payload is confirmed, and we already reached to the 6 step out of the 10 steps. Now again, we are having the payload here, and in the payload if you see we have some X encrypted payload. So let's go to this X encrypted payload and decode the base 64. This is the base 64, and if you click here decode it, so you can see that we are getting another endpoint which is called uplink gateway. So this is uplink gateway. Okay, and in here, since in the body, yeah, you just need to use the get method here to access this. Let's send it. So you can see we are in the 7th step, uplink gateway online, gateway established, data stream node requires unlock signal, and again you have this unlock and you need to send the signal here. So the answer is actually hidden in the question itself. So this is the word signal. This is the word signal which will be used here. So you need to write here unlock as described, and this will be uplink gateway, and here you will be assigning signal unlock, and the answer will be signal. Correct. Now since we are posting something, so we'll be using the post method. Whenever we use the body in the JSON, we use the post method. So let's send it and see if we are on the right track. Okay, so I think we have done something wrong. The uplink gateway, let me check once again if I done it correctly. And this is uplink gateway, and oh, sorry, there is a little mistake. Let me check. Okay, so there is a tiny mistake from my side. So the uplink gateway is actually a get method, right? And in the get method, if you see, we are having a x hex path, and which is this one. So it is again a base 64 encoded string, and and sorry, it is a hex encoded string. So if you convert it right here, let's check it out. Hex convert hex string. Let's input this and convert it. So you can see that when we using the this number hex string, will be getting the data stream node. So this is the next uh, endpoint that will be hitting. Now in the body we are seeing the unlock. So signal word here, you need to enter the signal, and in the next endpoint that we are getting. So now this will be a post method, and let's try it out. And yep, So you can see that we now reach to the step number 8, coordinates unlocked. Proceed by decoding the Morse coordinates. Again, so you need to go right here and then you need to decode this Morse code. Let's check this out. This is the Morse code decoder. Paste it, vault access. So we'll be getting the next as vault access, VAULT correct. So the next is vault access, and this will be a get method because in the body we are not getting anything else, so it will be a get method. Let's call it. So you can see vault access initialized. We are very close to this, and the next protocol that we have is this base 64. Now again we'll go to the base 64 decoder, we'll paste it, decode it, and then finally we are reaching the last step, which is white hat access. So this is white hat access, the last step. Decode the final protocol to reach your destination, and if we let's, it will be a get method. Let's call it. So you can see that yes, we have granted, and this is the hacker ID, and this is mission complete, and you are getting the badge, and etc, and etc, and etc. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Okay, let's see you some another day doing some crazy stuffs like this. Goodbye, take care.